If you're like me, you logged into midnight and you took multiple hours of being triggered before you could actually completely fill out the UI. I had to log off stream and do it like off stream at night. We spent multiple hours. We got the UI you're looking at now. Now I want to share it with you guys. Every add-on, every profile, so you can copy and paste it right into your game, okay? Here's what we're using. Auto Potion. We'll start from the top, we'll go all the way down to the bottom. Auto Potion is completely unnecessary. I just downloaded that like yesterday. All this does is it actually doesn't auto potion for you, but it makes a macro that like if there's a hellstone in your bags and a potion, it'll make a macro to like use the hellstone first and then the potion second. So you don't need like a hellstone keybind and a potion keybind. You can hit it once for the hellstone, once again for the potion, and it just updates the macro. Totally don't need this. This is lazy. I should probably not even use this, but anyway, it's there, so I thought I should talk about it. Let's skip that one. It just makes a macro for you, basically. Next one, better Blizz frames. There's 2 add-ons in here. These are all of them, by the way. Like we're going pretty lightweight here. There's 2 add-ons in here that are more important than the rest because they're actually what do stuff. The rest are fluff. Better Blizz frames and better Blizz plates. These add-ons, whoever made them, they own. So thank you to whoever made them. Let's start with better Blizz frames. Better Blizz frames /BPF, BBF. Better Blizz frames to bring up the settings. It's what makes my frames look like this. All right. They look pretty close to default, but I took some time to make them look hopefully nicer. All of my settings, I exported on this export string, copy and pasted it right into the add-on section of my Discord, which you can find down below in the description. Check it out. It's in the Discord, discord.gg/Xaryu add-ons. You don't need to be a sub. You don't need to pay for it. It's free. Copy and paste it, click import every setting. But if you want to do your own profile, you can do that as well. There's tons of settings here. Like I said, it took me a few hours of just staring at it. And then we got some custom code from, was this ChatGPT or you guys were telling me about Claude or whatever. Basically, we put some custom code in here to make it so that we see our current life in the middle. And then let me try to take some fall damage so you can see what it looks like when we do that, but I don't want to die. Like, yeah, see? Just shows current life right in the middle. Not like current life over total life, not like percentage current life. It's just like, boom, locked in dial. We're also using dark mode to make it look nice. Anyway, this is not completely necessary, to be fair, but I just thought it looked nicer than the default frame options. And one of the nice things about this add-on is that it has a ton of miscellaneous settings. Someone asked, how do you hide your bags bar? It's in this add-on. Someone asked, how do you move your Q status eye? It's in this add-on. Someone asked, how do you hide your cast bar animation? Or like all of these things. How do you hide your XP and honor bar? How do you like so many good settings in this add-on. Like I said, you can take the time to read through each one like I did, or you can copy my code. Anyway, that's pretty much it with better Blizz frames. It makes the Blizzard frames better. Yeah, cool. Next one. We have better Blizz plates. So this is actually like, if you're gonna use one add-on from this video, this is probably the one that you want. This is like, this owns. Better Blizz plates is going to color NPCs based on if they're a boss, a mini boss, a caster, a melee, a trivial mob. You can change these colors to what you want, but these colors I thought were pretty nice. And you can color them everywhere out in the world or just in Mythic Zeros. You can also change the nameplate size, the target size. This owns. There's a few alternatives to this. You can get Platinator, you can get Plater, and I feel like there's one other that people use. I guess maybe those are the top 2. And then better Blizz plates would be top 3. Why do I like this one? Well, because it looks pretty close to default. I could show you guys what it looks like. I don't know why, but I've always had this thing with my UI that I want things as close to default as possible if I can. So it looks very close to default. The number, there's a couple things that are different than default. The number of life is in the center of the frame. So if you have a bunch of mobs and you're a mage and you want to funnel or reverse funnel or whatever, the highest level mob, you can see the life really easily. So like this in a Mythic Plus, you can see, oh, this has 739k life. you know, blue frame, more HP, so I'm gonna target this one. Anyway, it's really nice. They look close to default, but it colors them, shows you the life, makes it look a little more minimal, and the target is a little larger. But they're very similar to default, which once again is why I like to use Better Blizz plates. Once again, you can go through all the settings yourself, or I exported my full profile in my Discord, which you can check down below and get it for free. No need to be a sub or anything like that, but you can sub. But you don't need to. But if you can if you want. Anyway, next add-on, we have details. Details, guys, does nothing anymore outside of, well, it's the essential tool to impress that chick in your raid. So I guess it does do something. But damage meters are built into the game. You don't need details anymore. So why do I use it? It just looks so much better. It looks so much better. It's so much more minimal. I guess it's kind of contradictory because I literally just said that I like default stuff, but like this just looks so much better. So I use details. It does nothing except skins the in-game damage meter. So it does nothing. And I turned off a bunch of other ones because I'm weird. You can use any profile you want. I went ahead and exported my profile. If you like the custom one I did that's like invisible unless you actually do damage, then it'll show you how much damage you're doing. Like here. I just thought it looked nice, but yeah, go for it. The profile, once again, is in the Discord. Once again, you don't need details. These are the big two. Next one, frame sort. This add-on is just because I'm weird again. You can put yourself on top, middle, or bottom. I prefer bottom on all world, raid, dungeon, arena, and 2v2. So that when I'm in a group, I'm always the bottom player. So it's much easier to see what's actually going on because I always know to look at the bottom spot to see where I'm at. Don't need this one, but it is pretty nice. You can turn it off and on for different ones. And if you want to be top always, sure, bro. You can be top always, right? So kind of just quality of life. Next one, frame unlocker. This is another one you absolutely don't need, but since we're making a video about add-ons, let's talk about it. If you type /FU, it'll bring it up. For frame unlocker. So just FU and it'll bring it up. The only reason I use this add-on is to move my chat without needing to go to edit mode. How nice is that? You probably don't care, but if you're a streamer, you care. Why? Because I like to hide my chat, and then occasionally I like to show my chat to the chat. What add-ons are you using? Watch this video, Owie, and you'll find out. So as a streamer, it's really nice. Someone goes, hey, Zar, /roll and see what you get. And I just like /roll, and I can't show you guys unless normally you'd go into edit mode. Like, it's just so annoying. So anyway, all it does is unlock my frame. So that's why I use frame unlocker. I actually had one of my mods, his name is Catch, build this add-on specifically for myself and other streamers with the same issue. So shout out to Catch for FU. Next two add-ons. More quality of life add-ons, not necessary. Let's go off Leetrix maps for the first one. Leetrix maps makes your map draggable. That's the only thing I use it for. Normally your map is like here. I like to move my map like here. So don't need it unless you care about that. It also puts like coordinates and stuff. Next one, Leetrix Plus. Leetrix Plus is fire, guys. People always ask, how do I hide all the buttons on my mini map? Leetrix Plus. Leetrix Plus, I don't think has profiles, but I'll quickly go through everything. Auto turns in quests, hides buttons, unclamps chat frames, hides macro text and error messages, enhances the minimap to just hide the add-on menu like I just showed you, so you right-click to bring them up. Hides the talking frame, disable screen glow, screen effects, mute sounds, and that's pretty much it. So anyway, just extra options, not necessary, little bunch of OCD stuff, it's nice. Oh, that's all the add-ons. Okay, so those are all the add-ons with all my profiles. Once again, you don't need any of these except better Blizz frames and plates. Those are the best two. Now, in terms of my actual UI, because this might also be why you clicked on the video. My graphic settings, I'm playing 1440p. I play fair, low, good, high, essential. Now, guys, we could play higher than this, but one of the things I've noticed about retail and WoW in general is if you play ultra settings, there's a bunch of sparkling effects on the screen. It's just like la-di-da-di-da-di-da. It's like, no, I don't want all the sparkles. Give it to me straight. Is this a frostbolt or a fireball? So I like to play in these settings to keep it a little easier to see what's going on, but you do you. That's how I like to play. Uncapped FPS, blah, blah, blah. What was the... Oh, yeah, I wanted to show you guys UI scale because that's kind of a big deal. So my UI scale is actually off. I just have no UI scale. It's a 1440p by 2560. I have a 27-inch monitor. If I have UI scale, it gets all big, so I turned it off like that. But you could kind of customize that. Anyway, that's going to be relevant because of edit mode. Edit mode, once again, guys, I could have even started the video with this. This is probably the most important thing, is edit mode. This moves everything on your screen. I took hours to move all this stuff in the right spot for me. So if you guys want my edit mode, I copied it and exported it. Guess where I exported it, guys? Right into the Discord. You can grab it for free. Check it out. If you want my exact edit mode, everything on your screen will look just like this. If you paste it in right here and click import, paste the code, done. But if you want to just kind of see where everything is, I have my tracked buffs here. I actually don't use the other parts of the cooldown manager, like tracked bars and stuff, because I'm a weirdo. Target, focus, or player frame, target, focus, party frames, raid frames. I have some hidden action bars up here for everyone wondering where are all your spells. And then for now, the possibilities is a timeline, but I might put it back to bars. Haven't really decided yet. Timeline looks cool, but sometimes it's kind of hard to tell what's going on. So team timeline or team bars, I don't know. Anyway, that's edit mode. Is there anything I forgot? I'm live right now too, so I could ask the chat. Chat, is there anything we forgot? Damage meter, yeah, bottom right. I think that's pretty much it. We have a couple add-ons with a couple exports. We have our edit mode with a couple exports. How to set up, you guys really want to set up auto potion? You don't do anything. You literally just download the add-on, auto potion. Once again, you don't need this add-on at all. It'll make a macro for you.
Take the early advantage and get your spoils.
And get your spoils. It'll make a macro called auto potion. Will automatically update. If someone trades me a health stone, it'll like show the health stone here so that I could use the health stone. It's just, yeah, you could literally just have 2 binds or make the macro yourself, but I just use this. Cool. Damage meter, how is it invisible? Yeah, so it's details, the profiles in my Discord. All right, guys, I think that's everything. Edit mode, every add-on, every profile, how to set it up to make your screen look like this. Hopefully that helps, man. In midnight, my brain was exploding when I was trying to figure all this out because there's so many different add-ons now. It's like, all right, what actually works? What's necessary? There it is.